Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to a Let's Play of Battle for Jima. So, unfortunately the game crashed on me and I had to reload, and there's no save feature in the game. It just auto-saves at various different points and not at every point, so I had to redo the movement order. It's more or less what we last left, except for just tiny things. Most of our 5th division is now a little bit closer to our headquarter units here, so they are all in range. I didn't want to move them much further up than that. And we still have captured Mount Suribayashi in one turn early, so that is nice. And I actually realize you guys here are not yet down there at the headquarter of the 4th division, so let's move you a little bit closer to that. And I do not actually want you to move into range of enemy units, do I? Well, I mean, you are, relatively speaking, quite... You're not exhausted or anything, so we might as well push up over here. Okay, yeah, let's try to run the gauntlet over here, although that means 4 units will be shooting at you, so let's see how that is going to turn out. Nope, you're immediately going to lose some of your fatigue levels there, so I don't think that is worthwhile. Let's try another time over here. Yeah, okay, no, this is just too much for you. I don't want to overdo it. So let's just take these guys here. It might have something to do with the fact that they're out of command range, so let's just park you over here. That should not be in range of anyone. Yeah, so that's okay. Right, so 5th division down here, still at the Mount of Mount Suribayashi. On the other hand, the 3rd division, I think it might have been slightly better, technically speaking, if we had taken the 3rd division up Mount Suribayashi, because you guys don't have any armor support, and our tanks can actually not run onto the mountain itself. So yeah, these guys are a little bit more pure infantry guys. On the other hand, they are very fresh, so we are starting to deploy them here in the north, try to make a little bit of a run around, and I think they should be okay. Yeah, most of these guys are in command range, yeah. So that should be okay, and on the other hand, we are attacking the 1st fortification line here against airfield number 2 now. So yeah, let's see how that is going to turn out. Japanese artillery phase, so you're going to bombard a couple of our guys. But, due to the fact that we have taken out Mount Suribayashi early, these should be a little bit weaker. Okay, there we go. First attacks there. No casualties yet, as far as I can tell. It's always a little bit... No, they are the first casualties. There might also be some casualties over here on the airfield itself. This is kind of vulnerable. Also notice that this tank has taken some casualties moving up, even though he is counting as supported. So even though he is technically supported by other units. So you're attacking over there, you're exhausting us over there. More exhaustion down there. Mostly exhaustion. I'm fine with exhaustion. Exhaustion we can repair. It's just casualties, and I completely jinxed it, didn't I? Yeah, and there we have both things. So that is not great. Yeah, the Japanese, just by virtue of having so many more men and having so many opportunity rolls, do attack so much more often than we do. Okay, nevertheless, let's get over here. So I guess you can attack over here, even though you're slightly exhausted. You do have a height advantage there, which doesn't do that much for you, but let's see whether we can do something over here. Still nothing. They're extremely well dug in there, so yeah, let's see what we can do over here then. Okay, so these guys are gone for at least. That's nice to see. Yeah, but these guys, they will be extremely difficult to dislodge. I mean, technically we don't have to. We might pull away our units instead. Right, so yeah, let's start out over here in the very north, I think. So let's start with the units that are not exhausted at all, because you haven't been attacked. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's see whether that is going to work out. Yes, very good. Okay, so every unit that we kill that way is extremely useful for us, because it just serves to break their spirits a little bit more. Right, let's do over here, because you're supported by tanks, so I think that would be a better attack there. Then have you attack as well. Well, that wasn't enough. Okay, so let's take the 3rd division over here. Yeah, and you are dealing with that brilliantly. Very nice. Okay, another attack over here. I don't think we will be able to take them out, but it would be so lovely. So yeah, let's try that anyway. Yeah, these guys can be such a pain in the butt, because they are so well positioned over here, so centrally positioned, that it will be extremely hard to dislodge them. Speaking of, I guess we can just support an attack over here. Yes, it is uphill, but we are supported by tanks. And this is an ambush, so we're not doing any damage at all. That's great. Can't attack over here, but you can attack over here, and you have actually some support there. Well, I mean, the 4th Division really just isn't doing all that well. You've been taking an enormous amount of casualties. A lot of you guys are under strength. A lot of you guys are very low on morale as well. So that is a pity. Let's see, there's no further attack that we can do because you guys are all out of command range. You can't be attacked either, so yeah, I think we'll just have to call it a day. Let's see what they're going to do at night. I'm hoping that these guys would do a banzai attack there. Banzai attacks are usually extremely ineffective for the Japanese because they tend to lose a couple of strength points there. Well, they did cause some damage there, but it's all in all okay. So we've taken about a third of the casualties that we can take for this to be an overarching victory. Okay, so there's a tank unit of the 3rd Division. That's not a lot of reinforcements, I have to say. But okay, I guess. Let's support our units then. We are going to support, of course, the tanks. Because these are extremely valuable. So that's you. Then let's get the headquarter units supported as well. And that doesn't really leave that much in terms of stuff that we can support. So I'm thinking that since these guys over here are doing relatively fine, let's pick you as a support so you can move up a little bit more. And we are moving again, so that is nice. Right, okay, so I'm thinking we're going to push up the 3rd Division all the way to the north over here. And then channel the 5th back into the center position here. So 5th Army should be extremely valuable and good. Okay, so you have already lost some fatigue points there. Let's move you up over here. You're going to be attacked, of course. Every time that we're advancing, they are causing some exhaustion on us. Right, let's see, can we get over here? I think we should be able to get over there, right? Yeah. Okay, you're being attacked, but that's okay. You're fine over there. So mostly we're alright over there. Let's push up a little bit with you then. Well, we're definitely going to come under fire from this side then. And from the north here. But still, it's alright. I still think it's alright. Let's eliminate these positions here. Oh, you're extremely exposed there. But that is alright. Okay, and you, my friend, are just going to push... Oh, I wanted you to push up very aggressively over here, didn't I? Yeah, that's why you're armored. Could push up over there as well. No, let's get down here. I think that is the running the gauntlet there. Yeah, you're going to be coming under attack by 3 different units here. But still, that's alright. Yeah, okay, nice. Right, then we have you, I think, more or less covered. But since you need to move up anyway, let's move you up to this side so we can move the headquarters a little bit more to the north there. And that should be alright. And then you, my friend, can get over here, I think. Try to take out that machine gun there. Well, unfortunately, that does seem to mean that you need to be attacked by this guy. Or by this guy over there. Well, I did miss that one. You're advancing under a lot of fire there, my friend, so I really appreciate that. Right, oh, let's move up the headquarters here. I think if you move you up all the way over here, you might be fine still. And indeed, you are controlling a lot of terrain over there. So let's grab the tank support here by the 3rd Division. So what do we want? Where do we want to send you? I think over here might be the best chance because here we are supporting 3 units. It would be really nice if we could take out the machine gun over here and this guy. So that would also support that venture a little bit. You're going to come under attack by a lot of guys over here, by these guys and these guys there. But I think that's alright. Yeah, very nice. Okay. And with this, we might actually pull you up a little bit further up here as well. Might actually try to start an attack on these guys as well, so that we are a little bit capable of then breaching through over there. On the other hand, just taking out this guy would also be extremely valuable, I think. If we got over here, I don't think we're going to be engaged by anyone else. So yeah, let's get over there actually. And I do hope that that means we can a little bit more reliably take out this guy. Yeah. So he's more or less encircled there. I think this should not be a problem with the resources that we've got over there, so that should be okay. Right, up over here, this guy is annoying, but I'm not sure whether we're going to keep on attacking him. And how do we look over here? So you must advance at least 1 point to the right here, so that you're covering actually these guys and that they can recover a little bit over there. Because that would be very valuable. Okay, you could advance over there, but you're seriously weak. So let's actually grab one of you guys who's a little bit stronger than that at 6 points. Even though 6 points really isn't that strong either. But let's move you up over here. Gonna be flank covered there, but that's okay. Yeah, so we kind of have all of the positions covered that we can. We can't break through anywhere else over here. So basically, I think you guys could pull back a little bit. And that would allow our guys here to advance up at least 1 point. And that should be enough to cover both of you and still cover you there. So that's okay. All of the other guys can actually, you know, honestly rest up a little bit, I think. So pulling anyone back from the front lines does always risk being... he would always risk being shot at. So I'm not really sure that we want to do that. I think you guys are all fine. You're a little bit bunched up on this part here, especially on the airfield and the beaches. But what can we do? Yeah, so I think what we're going to do over here then is to move up our 4th division. I mean, I would like to take him out there, but I don't think we need to. And as long as we're not moving this guy away from here, all of these guys will be sort of lost for our advance. So yeah, honestly, I don't think that is what we want to do. So let's say this is a position the way we want to place one. So we could actually sort of interlope you into here, and then position you right against this field there. Right, yeah, I think he is fine. That way we could cover up to that field over there, so that should be okay. Right, so let's grab you because you guys are super powerful. One of you is going to get down here. Yes, you're going to be standing on the airfield, but I think that's alright. Then let's get you, my friend, and advance you towards... well, I don't want to be shot at if I can avoid it. But let's get you over here straight. I think we can't avoid being shot at by either of these guys. So we're going to take the one with a slightly lower point value there. Yeah, taking this remarkably well, I have to say, so that's nice. Right, how about you, my friend? Again, we probably need to be shot at by at least one of these guys, but probably not by both. So I think we can actually avoid this guy firing. So if we move up over here and then sort of straight across there, we'll be shot at by you, and you over there. But we can't completely avoid that. Ouch. Ouch! That was a harsh battle over there. You've taken a lot of casualties there. So that is a brave maneuver, I have to say. Right, so I think it's this guy, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only get up to here. We would be in command range over here, so it's kind of pointless to actually go there. On the other hand, we might go down here so that we're really making sure that we're taking this guy out. Yeah, so I think that should be okay. Right, so basically everyone else can advance. We are also going to get the tanks here to advance. And I think over here would be a fantastic position. Oh, we do have some tanks over there already. Never mind then. That was a stupid move. That's a lot of opportunity fire on our tanks here, but still it might be okay. Especially if we are reinforcing all of these guys there. Not sure whether you are reinforcing all the units of other divisions as well. But we might as well try. Okay, let's get you over here then. So basically all of you guys should have some support there. So that should be a-okay. Right. 5th Division, you might go over here. Yeah, so we've got a very strong force assembled in the north now. And some of these guys do have a lot of trouble advancing actually. Because we have such a small frontage over here. So even though we are super dominant in our position, we can't really keep that up. So it's going to be interesting to see just how well we are going to be able to break through these defensive lines and sort of create a wider front line there. Which I think is really nice, because it does model some of the problems that the Americans were facing historically quite well, I think. So yeah, that is nice. Right, let's try to get you guys and keep you in command range. And I would love to be able to merge units or something, but I don't think we can. And I don't want to position you either too closely over there or onto the airfield or something, because enemy bombardments on the airfield are just much more devastating than anything else. So yeah, let's move you all the way up over here. Well, I guess you will have to be very close to the airfield there. Come on. You. Same goes for the beaches, so we don't want to be on the beach if we can avoid it. You should be able to withdraw, hopefully. You're going to be fired at, but still think with this morale level it would be better. Right, so you're not in range at this moment, but let's see whether that would carry over to the battle phase and see whether we can take these guys out. It would be lovely, otherwise we're just going to ignore them, because we do need to push up and we can't wait for our headquarters there to well, basically catch up with us. Right, so you guys, again, I don't want to put you anywhere where you're super exposed. Nor do I really want to put you into battle without having to, but still, I think just being fired at once by infantry will decrease your morale, so that is not nice. Right. Okay, let's get you on the beach, if that's all that we can do. Right, so that does leave the 4th. Now, you are pretty much locked in against this defensive line, so there's not much that we can do for you. I suppose what we could do is move you out. Let's say towards over here. And move in the tank towards over there. You're going to be shot at twice, but hopefully you're not going to lose any strength point. And I completely jinxed it. Right, so yeah, and you do need to come into range. So let's bring you over there. Oh no, you'll be fired at. Alright, that's okay. Let's get you over there then. Alright, yeah, so I think that is a good positioning, at least as well as it can be. Let's see what they are going to do in the artillery phase. Yeah, so mostly focusing on Mount Yachi there. A little bit on the airfield as well, where we are quite vulnerable. And against the... oh well, it's pretty much everywhere. But mostly concentrated on the immediate front line, so direct support of their units. Interesting, isn't it? Right, let's see what they're going to do. Gonna attack us successfully over there, successfully down there, successfully over... That's 3 out of 3. I would have loved these ratios. Man. At the very least that unit didn't die. Yeah, but we're losing a lot over here, especially in terms of morale. That's hard, man. Okay, so you guys can attack, even though you're not in command range now, so it does matter what happened at the beginning. Oh, come on. Beginning of the command phase. At least it did take it out, so that is nice. That's a very good result over there. And let's see what we can do over here. So you guys do have some morale, so let's take out these guys. Fantastic, good job over there. Start out with the guys who are supported by tanks and not at all exhausted, and let's go ahead with the guys who are a little bit exhausted. Man, they don't lose anything. Come on! Yeah, the 4th division is really, really badly stuck into this place. Take at least out this guy. Then we can advance through here. Thank you. So that we're finally getting off this damn beach. Ha, very nice. Let's see whether we can take out this guy as well, because we do need to take airfield number 2 at some point. And of course there's an ambush, so we can't fight at all. Jesus, this is so frustrating. I do feel for the Americans who fought here. No, nothing. Just nothing for them. Doesn't do anything to them. Oh yeah, there we go, another ambush. We had 4 units are arrayed against you and we're not capable of doing any damage there? Same over here, 2 guys against... Yeah, well, at the least. Well, that would have been nice down here, wouldn't it? Okay, fine. You guys can't attack because you're out of engagement range, so that is okay, I suppose. Yeah, it is nice that we did clear that out completely. And it is nice that we at least generated 1 breakthrough point over here. Although that breakthrough point will come under fire from both of these guys as we're passing through there. So that's not great. High face. Couple more attacks over here. Yeah, causing some damage, losing some damage. Not great. Ah, but we are getting some reinforcements, so that is very nice. Okay, especially I think the 4th division over here will be quite happy to... Okay, that is just support. Okay, fine, that's okay. We're going to get supplies later. Let's nevertheless reinforce these tanks. Even though I don't think we're actually going to move you guys up at all. So you might just as well stay. Just stay over here. Tanks are not very good at fighting. They're mostly useful to support attacks. And if you're not actually moving them, then you don't necessarily need to support them. So you know what, these guys over here, you'll just stay exactly where you are. You're going to support the attacks on these guys over here. You might well move up a little bit. You're certainly going to move up here because you're not even in contact right now. But you, my friend, and you guys are actually going to stay exactly where you are. And I think that's fine. Right, so let's see though. You guys, you are going to withdraw. So you might be a little bit supported over here. And then we're going to take a couple of guys down here, which might be a little bit more up to speed. And honestly, the entire 4th division is looking so badly in shape right now that it becomes a little bit hard to see where we actually have capable reserves. Right. I suppose we can arm you as well. See whether we can break through there. Yeah, the 3rd division over here did not really fulfill its promise to me that they would be able to do a little bit more there. So let's just get a couple of guys here armed up really well so that we can maybe break through with the 4th division. Okay. Marine movement phase. Can I actually, you know, can I actually support you there? Apparently I can't. Okay, fine. Right. No, I don't not want to move you. Right, so where do we need to move then? I think up over here would be fantastic. So we've got the 5th division. Do we want to get you stuck in a little bit more? Oh, you're in such bad shape, but I can't really pull you back because you'd be fired at by a lot of guys. Still, I do think we need to. So let's get you over here. You're going to be fired at by 2 guys, but at least you are able to make it out there, so that is nice. So then let's get you in because I would really like to break through over here, and you are supported. So that should give you some way of... Damn it! Well... Alright, let's see. Could get you over here. That might be alright. Could also get you close into there. Well, I suppose we need to move up the 5th division headquarters over here. I can't move up the 3rd down here. And then the 5th is going to get just next to that. Then you guys would be able to be supported over there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's get here first. You're going to be fired at by 1, and then this guy as well. But you should also link that up, so that is nice. Right, and then you can get over there, and that should technically still be within range. Even though it's not going to be a super great position because you can't really fight these guys all too well. Well, I suppose it's alright. It would have really been brilliant to take this guy out. Okay, let's move up the tank. So you're now supporting these guys, so you should be able to do something about these guys there. That's fine. Yeah. You, my friends, do need to come over there so that you're resting and repairing over there. And we've got a couple of further guys. Let's move you all the way up. So basically we have taken out a third of the island or so, which is nice, but there's so many more victory points, and yeah, airfield number 2 here is proving quite tricky. So, down here, though, we have managed to break through over here, so that is nice. Let's move into this fortified zone there. We're going to be under fire by both sides, but I do think we will be able to deal out potentially some damage against this guy there. We did consider the fact that they would potentially have some reinforcements there, which probably, well, which kind of obviously they do. That's okay. If we are able to make some progress here, I think we're going to be alright. Okay, so you're going to come under fire from that side as well. That basically means our breakthrough here is of very limited value, because we can't actually get another angle on these guys there. But you will need to be pulled out. You will need to pull out. Okay, let's get you stuck in there. Is there anyone else from the 4th division who's slightly stronger than anyone else? No, not really. Well, you guys are slightly... You're at least supported by in your movement up there, so that should help you out a little bit. Yeah, but it feels so much like wading, just like wading through blood. Right, I don't want to move you up there. I would like you to move you out of here, pretty much. Yeah, let's get over there. We're going to be fired at this by this guy. Then we're going to bring it all the way on the beach here. And you're going to do something very similar. You are going to come up, not necessarily over there. Okay, let's first get you stuck in over there. And then you can get over here. And then who else have we got that should get down there? Maybe you. Yeah, so at least you are adjacent to that, so that should be okay. Right, any tanks that we want to move up or slightly differently? Well, it would be brilliant now to have a tank that can go here. Making some progress here on the southern side. Though we also really need to take out this guy. Let's move you back. And the 5th division, could you control down here? No, it doesn't look like it. The 3rd could. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you could control someone down here. Yeah, so let's move you down there, because I think the other guys, the 4th division over here, has some problems keeping everyone well maintained, so I think that's alright. Yeah, and then you guys, the 5th, just basically... I mean, you could come over here, but I don't think it's really that worthwhile. Because you wouldn't be in command range, so yeah, that's just basically not a good idea. Yeah, so let's just try to keep everyone within command range. And basically safe and sound, instead of just moving up close to enemy contact without any dedicated strategy to that. Right, so yeah, you can go over here. So yeah, that basically settles that, and we do have a coherent front line over here. It's mostly still their fortified line. We do have a lot of problem breaking through there, and even still some of the places in front of that, except for down here, where we've making some progress. And it feels like we should be exploiting that more, so it feels like we should try to bring our tank over that way. Still, I also want to break through over here because we've got the 3rd and 5th over here, and they're a little bit piled up into this little gap, so let's see how that is going to turn out. That being said, I think now is a very good place to put in a cut. So, Day 5 over here. We are slightly ahead of schedule. And I do have some hopes that we might be taking airfield number 2. But our casualties are just feeling like they are a little bit too high. So we need to reinforce a couple of our guys. And we're not really getting enough reinforcements for that. So let's see how that is going to turn out. That being said... Oh, wait a minute. Now, I think you, my friends, are not currently supporting anyone. So let's try to move up the tanks of the 5th Division and have them support the attack by the 4th in this little gap. We are losing some tanks due to that, but I think it might just be worthwhile. So let's see about that. And I'm actually horrified by seeing these further defensive lines over here, especially as some of these positions here are very strongly defended positions. So to touch Jima point, we might just want to circle around that. There's no point in attacking any of this if we don't need to move through there. So we might instead want to just come up here from the northern side by airfield number 3, the sea, and then down there. Because you see what level 1 forts are doing, what level 2 forts are doing, I don't even want to know. So let's see. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do leave a like and all of that, and I see you around next time. Bye bye.